Welcome back to the water. Hi, I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV. Joining me from behind the camera this evening, Bruce and Aaron. We had 2 weeks of not so great weather. We weren't able to get any racing off, but the third race of the first series of the Annapolis Yacht Club Wednesday night racing will happen tonight. So we only have 2 races in the bag. It's still a little too early to figure out who to put bets on for the winners of this series, but we do have some winners from the Helly Hansen Annapolis Nude to report. Bob Rush's Bebop in the J30 class. Matthew Lumiere's Cash Money narrowly held on to their lead in the Etchells class for the win. And Martin Roach's Velocity sailed to victory over the reigning world champion Skeleton Key from California. Very impressive. It's a downwind start tonight for Perf Zero and the Farr 30s. And the Farr 30s have another Annapolis Nude winner in there, Rod Jabin's Ramrod. Seikadu, a J120, owning this favored, well, just the boat end, but it might be favored in terms of zero traffic. They've got their own water. A decision that's looking smarter and smarter. These windward boats cannot keep clear. Oh, Endorphin having trouble there. Down at the pin end, they haven't learned from the first start. Aunt Jean and T-Bone, J35 share a line with Perf 1. Aunt Jean full speed ahead, first off the line. Calling for room at the pin. The fleet's nickname for Aviento, whose owner is from Ireland, is Tater Tot, because they could not figure out how to pronounce the name of his boat, which is actually French. Aviento, it means see you later. "20 seconds left, and the group of J105s has already aligned. That was Mirage. They did a little downscope to get closer to the starting line.
Wow.
4 seconds left. And who can hoist the fastest is the name of the game.
Mirage just nailed that.
But they are under everyone. I'm kind of liking Smokin' Oakham and Inigo up here.
No, it's mayhem. My favorite kind of thing on Wednesday night, I gotta say.
Should ask Mousetrap for the time, since they have an hourglass giant on the front of their sail.
That's funny. No, you're right. Mirage kind of got boxed in on the deal. The Doghouse won that one.
Jim Coningsburg Inigo has a 7th and a 1st, landing him in 3rd place overall for the series so far. Only 2 points out of 1st behind Mirage.
Where's Doghouse in the mix?
Doghouse is in 2nd, 1 point in between Mirage and Inigo.
Go Jim.
Slush Fund still on the way to their first mark there at J111. New boat last year. They're still sorting things out. You know what Slush Fund means, Bruce?
Yes, it's a place where you stash a little extra money for a rainy day.
Yeah, well, it came from a nautical term, actually. The ships would come back to port, and they would use the sale of their slush, which is actually the refuse grease from the kitchen, from the meat cooked on the ship. They would sell that because boats can use it to lubricate their rigging. And with that money, they could have a little side cash. So that's where the term came from.
Awesome.
Melgis 32, Eric Wolf's Endorphin. They were having some trouble at the starting line, starting to windward of some very hot, high boats. But they're first down to the leeward mark. And with breaking a tie for the lead in the series so far, they know what they're doing.
So it was tied with him.
Tied with Slush Fund. Ramrod, the first Farr 30 around, but close on his heels is Kevin McNeil's Seabiscuit.
Plate drop didn't help that situation.
Oh, they just came to a complete stop. Air brake.
Slush Fund gets the sneak on by.
Farr 30 meets J120 around the leeward mark. Norman Olson's QA2, a J92S with Greg Lines at the helm, first around for the Perf 1 division. Seiberger, who's leading the class overall so far, is not too far back, and on points they may have him on rating. Bientot is back in the game, challenging T-Bone, who really is our only challenger to Aunt Jean, who has been around first. Smoke and Oakham, David Scheitz, 105. First to the leeward gate. He had that high road start, which seemed to work. He's in last place overall for the series right now. Not for long. Inigo, our other high road start, in second place. Wind River, Santa's Reindeer, and Mirage trying to do a drop and sneak in before this next mass of boats all stuck on each other.
Oh, doghouse. Oh, that was a...
Helm hard over. Did he hit the mark on that? Oh, he's not quite there yet.
No.
They are dead stop though. Crash, Chessie, and inside boat 527. Firebrand, all rounding pinwheeling around the leeward gate. Leeward mark. Mousetrap doesn't have the guts to sneak it in there. Excuse me, Mirage is back here. That was Doghouse going around.
I was telling you it was doghouse.
Mirage had a low start and got rolled by everybody on the fleet. It may have been the favorite end, you know, angle to the breeze, but not when you're under all these shouting boats. The J30s have a slightly shorter leeward mark, a little bit shorter of a course. 53260 is Ragdoll, and they are the first around, shouting and yelling behind them because all the boats are getting here at the same time. Scramble on that inside light blue boat, 53228. Gunsmoke, David Moss taking the inside. Early drop on the spinnaker. Can they get the jib in? Perf 3 and the Allberg 30s are the final start off the starting line. Tim Williams' Lingen out in front for the Allbergs. It was a fast downwind with breeze and current with them. It is a longer sail home, but in perfect conditions.
This makes up for the last few weeks.
It does. Bruce, you can definitely see the current ripping out of the Severn River here on the Mark. These boats are very shy on leyline.
Not going to make it.
Endorphin's going to have to throw one more little mini tack in there while the J80s nice. Get in the mix right here. Puffinator and Ramrod close on their heels. You're looking at the first place J80, Farr 30, and Perf 0 right there in one shot. Velocity and Slush Fun, both a little bit shy on this last ley line. Both of these boats have been to Worlds and are planning to go again in San Francisco this year. Eric Wolf's Endorphin first to SC1 as they approach the mooring field and the harbor. They only rate 15 seconds over the J111s though. Rod Jamin's Ramrod first across the line for the Farr 30s. They're a one design fleet, so they know they won. Endorphin got line honors for Perf 0, but not too much time elapsed between finishes. Velocity may have taken the race. So congratulations to all of our class winners tonight, including Rob Mayers in the J80 fleet, who finished just recently, winning for the J80s. Just a spectacular night. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ashley Love, Bruce Nairn, the Boatyard Bar and Grill, the Annapolis Yacht Club. We'll see you next week.